Welcome to the aowhodis podcast
Do
episode.
we need to clap?
I already did.
Oh, my bad.
I'm sorry. I'm keeping that in, dude. Welcome to the podcast, guys. I'm Alexander. He's Owen. Dude,
What's up?
I'm chilling.
Really?
Do you want to know the coolest thing ever?
What's that?
Paper.
Yeah, a little paper.
Do you want to know something that's even cooler?
What's this? Where's this going?
Digital
What?
paper.
What is that?
Dude, look at it. I got this. It is the coolest thing. It's called the Remarkable Paper Pro. It's paper digitally. So I can like write things.
Wait, what?
And then I can also
What?
erase them digitally.
Wow.
Right? And so I can like move it, and it's like one sheet of paper but like a ton of them.
Yeah, wow.
Like it's one tiny little sheet, but like a lot of them.
So you have no excuse to not take notes at school now, right?
No, it doesn't work at school.
Yeah.
It shuts off. It shuts off when I go on
Oh,
campus.
yeah, that makes sense.
Unfortunately,
Um,
it is a design feature. Yeah.
Okay. Did you get that for Christmas or?
I did, dude. I did. I saw an ad.
Uh,
And they got me, dude. They're little professional things.
Yeah.
They got me, and then I opened it, I installed it, and I realized this. I came to this conclusion. I have zero use for this thing.
yeah.
It is useless, completely useless, because it doesn't connect to the internet. It's super slow. You can literally only write on it, and the writing is slow too. And furthermore, adjacently. Not sure if that word makes sense there, but furthermore, right? It is just paper. It's
Yeah.
just a really expensive sheet of paper. And so I was looking, I'm going to cut you
Oh,
off.
yeah.
I was looking at YouTube videos on, you know it's bad when I'm looking at YouTube videos, how to make this product useful. And then they were comparing it to paper. They were like, it's almost as good as real paper. Almost. Not
Yeah.
quite, but we're getting there. And so it's like, this is ridiculous.
I mean, respectfully, what did you expect it to do other than be paper? Like, what do you want from it? Would you say it's worth the hype?
No.
No.
I'm going to...
That was a quick no.
No, it's not worth the hype, but dude,
What?
I'll tell you what is worth the hype. This pencil, dude, I'd be hitting one of these and this, and like,
Oh. Ooh.
Right.
Ergonomic.
no, not just
That's
ergonomic,
nice.
Naga Ermic,
Naga Ermin?
I don't know.
Wow. That's actually really cool.
right, dude.
So, would you say that was your favorite Christmas gift then?
For sure, 100%. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's great. It's gotten so bad that I'm gonna pull up a document that I was doing. I literally was like, I have no use for this. I am just going to do math for fun. The question is, where is this document?
Oh my gosh.
Hold on. Do say something while I'm doing this.
Yeah, I got you. Well, I mean, it's weird because I don't know like what you expected other than it to
Don't
be
leave the
paper.
podcast. This is
Like I said.
just hold on.
My Christmas was good. I
Oh,
got
good,
everything
dude,
I
dude.
asked
Tell me
for.
about it. Tell me about it.
Yeah. So I went up to my family like we normally do.
Yes.
Normally we have this tradition, and you can see it here. Normally we have this tradition where we have like this massive, like we get like 500 Nerf bullets, and everybody gets a new gun every single year.
Oh.
Yeah, and so we got to do that.
That's
like,
so
oh
amazing,
my
dude.
God,
You
that's
want to know
so
the
fun.
funniest thing?
What?
I put the math in a file. We'll get to your, but I put the math in a file. It
Yeah.
says no shot. Wait, what's the file say? It's kind of cut off. It said no shot. I'm using this for math. I named the file that, and so I got this. And look at this, dude. I was literally just doing math.
Wow.
See, look how slow this is. I was because it's not. It's like a.
There's one that says shoot as the answer.
Oh.
You just started the problem.
I didn't know how to do it. I didn't know how to do it. I've been doing some quadratic
Whoa.
formulas. I've been working with derivatives, dude. It's winter break, dude. This is a problem.
That's cool.
But
That's pretty cool.
yeah. So
Is that all you asked for?
no, I asked for other stuff too.
Okay.
But this is like the big thing that I really want. I was so excited, and
Yeah.
it is useless, dude. No use.
Yeah, I remember you last on the Christmas podcast. You were saying like you were given like pointers for how best to like ask for presents. And
Yeah.
I actually did it where it was like you ask for one, like instead of asking for like a lot of things and also a big thing, basically you ask for one big thing and you're like, okay, if you don't want to do this one, like there's a lot of other ones. And so I ended up getting my big thing from Santa. My favorite gift was I bought myself a drone off of Temu. I love that so much.
Dude, you
Temu
talk about
is
this so
fun.
much. Yeah.
Yeah, Temu, they got me. Like they keep, I don't know if you download Temu, you'll see that it just gives you like 400 like free dollars to order a crap ton of stuff. And I ended up ordering like a Temu drone, and a lock-picking set, some random knife, and like a cleaner for my keyboard, bro. And I hope it works. I spent like $40, which is crazy. The drone was 20. I'm so excited.
I'm curious if it'll fly, dude.
Mhm.
You might see it in one of our later videos.
Yeah, because in one of our videos we ended up using, we ended up using a drone, and like that wasn't my drone. I used a friend's, and that was like a very nice DJI like Mavic 2.
Man,
I think it's
such a
called,
good drone.
like $1,200 drone. And I'm like, I can't afford this. What's the next best step for me?
Yeah.
Temu drone is it. And then I've been like watching all on YouTube. People who like you could do VR and like set it up with the drone, and you could do professional racing. And dude, it looks so fun. Like I might have to save up and spend all my money on like
How much is it?
VR. We'll see. If you want to get one that's like okay, it would be about like $800 for the drone and the VR set. Like if you go to DJI, and you could probably spend less than this, but I'm talking about like if you want to get one that's very reliable, like actual worth it. DJI sells the headset for $500, and then like the drones are like $200, $300 that you could get. That's not bad. But I already have like, instead of doing one of those VR sets, I have a VR headset. You know those like where you put your phone into it. You know those old ones like before VR was really a thing. That was VR before VR was a thing. And so I have one of those, and so I'm hoping that like the Temu drone can connect to that. Where it's like 240p.
Dude, I'm curious if that thing will fly.
I know. I think for $20, right? Like if it flies for like an hour or two and works,
That's
honestly
insane.
worth
That
it.
would be way too
That's
much.
honestly
Like
worth it.
$20, 20 minutes. You know what I mean? A
20
minute,
$1
dollar.
a minute, yeah.
$1 minute.
Yeah, but I think
Let's put our predictions in now for how long it's gonna fly. And the next podcast, maybe a couple podcasts on that. You'll see.
no way the battery lasts more than 10 minutes in it.
I say it doesn't even take off.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I would put money on that. I bet it would. It'll take off. Now, can I control it?
I
don't think so. I don't think that'll work. Now, will the camera work? I hope so.
Does it have a camera?
Yeah, dude.
No
It's a
chance,
$20 drone with a camera.
No shot.
Oh my god. That's what I was saying, because like it's gonna be the most scuffed VR set in my life. I'm so excited.
There's no way that's gonna work.
Well, it's kind of scuffed because like as soon as I bought it, the item got discontinued, and so I might have gotten scammed. But Temu isn't known for scams. So,
No, never.
Temu would never do me wrong. So
I was with a friend and he was going through Temu,
yeah,
and you know how they do like the wheel thing?
the wheel. Oh yeah.
And he was going through the whole process, like the whole advertising scheme.
Yeah.
And he's like, I can get $15 of free stuff. And then so if I like order, so and so
Yeah.
he ordered so and then something happened where he didn't get the $15 of free stuff.
Oh yeah.
And for the rest of the day, he was like, I cannot believe I got scammed.
Really?
They got me.
I mean, yeah, you gotta expect that you're gonna get scammed. But I will say, like, I have a friend, and this is like 100% true. Like, he actually, with enough referrals, you can actually like get free stuff. So he ended up getting stuff for free. And it's funny because the wheel, like, if you look at the very bottom of the screen, it says, "Wheel is for illustrative purposes only. Everybody wins the best prize." You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah. So I think it'd be weird if he didn't hit the jackpot. But I mean, it's scams. Like if you look into the terms of use, like it's like it says $300 coupon, but it's really a coupon bundle where it's if you buy this stuff, you might get $300 off. $300 off. But really, it. I mean, you can make it, but I don't know. I'd rather I don't know. I can't judge it until my stuff comes in, can I?
No.
You know what I mean? Like it might end up being like I saved $150. It might be worth it.
You think?
No, I'm not like your friend. I don't expect it to be, but my expectations are low. So if it hits it, I'll be happy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I no shot that drone takes off.
Yeah, we'll see.
No chance.
We'll see. I guess we might record it. It might be a short or something, you know, where we just unbox it. And I don't know if it'll last long enough for a video, but we'll see.
Maybe. Yeah, I will see. I don't know. It could be a good segment. We're thinking about a couple of things with Temu going on. You might see something in the future with Temu. Dude, today's video we filmed was so just scuffed, dude. It was like in the forecast was rain, but there was no rain all day, and so we had planned a bunch of inside stuff. And never doing that again, dude. Holy crap. We really just kind of like blurred it all together.
Yeah, this might be the first rainy Olympics without rain.
Yeah, literally, dude. We did like an Olympics, which was like 3 things.
Yeah.
Olympics is a disrespectful term. We did
I don't know if you can call it that.
Yeah, it was so scuffed, but I hope you all enjoy it. It'll probably be titled like Slip and Slide, freaking Doom or something. Slip and Slide something. Go check it out. It's probably
We'll see.
one of our recent videos.
Dude, my family found the podcast. Yeah.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Did they find the channel or just the podcast?
Well, they found the podcast specifically, which is interesting.
Okay.
So I'm hoping they're not like, oh, let me dig much deeper into this. You know what I mean?
Honestly, I'm not. I'm sure. I'm okay with it. I'm proud of what we output.
Yeah.
Like we started
that.
good. Like I love what we're outputting. I'm not ashamed of it at all.
Me too. I'm not ashamed. If anything, honestly, like I don't even know why we haven't like told people yet. You know, because that is free. Free.
It is.
And that's what Alex Hormozy. That's what he says. It's just like the step 2 is tell your family and friends.
Warm outreach.
Yeah.
There you go. Freaking we could. I don't know why we haven't, dude.
That's crazy.
I don't know. I just want to.
I want to get big enough where they find it on their own and they're like, wow, he is really successful behind the scenes.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Literally. Oh my goodness. But because I'd be telling people about all these business endeavors, and I just like. It's not that I don't follow through. It's just that I've been very not focused for the past few years. This is the only time in my life when I've been focused.
Yeah.
On business. And so I'll give you a good example to kind of drive this home. I was scrolling through YouTube. This was a shock for me. I was scrolling through YouTube, as one does, whatever.
Was this recently?
It was like a couple nights ago. Yeah, okay. It became a realization. I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw some like business content, like business stuff. Some Alex Hormozy stuff was in there, just business content, right? And so I scrolled through some of it. I watched like a video or two, and I realized that I no longer require to watch these videos to give me ideas or to give me inspiration or to give me anything. Like I know exactly what I need to do, and rather than watching the videos on what to do, I should just do it. Like I actually have a path moving forward. I know what work means to me right now. Like what does a day of work look like? I know what that looks like. Like it was the first time when they were giving me these ideas and giving me these like do this, do that, and I was like, I don't need this. It's not that I'm above it, I'm actually below it. Like I'm there's a time when watching those YouTube videos will be helpful, but not right now. I think right now, and you and me have talked about this, right now we're just in a stage of just head down, go in inputs, right? And so it's like we know exactly what our inputs are. We just have to keep repeating again and again and again.
Yeah.
Those videos are no use to me at this current point. Like I said, I'm behind the curve. Like I'm not ready for them yet. I just have to do my inputs. And I think that's a really, like that was crazy for me. I was like, I don't need this right now.
Yeah, that must be a good feeling.
Yeah, and it's interesting, and this is a note for like all like business content. A lot of it is so general.
Yeah.
Like I'd be watching an Alex Hormozy YouTube video and it's like 10 ways to make money, and it's like the advice is really good, but I would never be able to find the advice in isolation. Like I'd be searching up how to XYZ, not how to make $1 million in 10 days or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
And so when these business content people like optimize for clicks, they're really taking away from, at least in my experience, the people who really need their videos, which are the people who are searching up how to XYZ.
Yeah, and I think that's a good like thing to like a good mindset to have, because I feel like a lot of people don't realize when they're at that point, and they're kind of like they watch the YouTube video and that feels like a productive day for them. You know what I mean?
Huge.
Where it's like they know what they need to do, but they don't want to do it, so they're just gonna watch YouTube videos, and that feels productive, and that's nervous. That's nerve-wracking.
It's so easy to do that too. It's like, oh, I'm doing this. No, you're not doing anything. You're watching a YouTube video on air, right?
Right.
It's like you and me right now, we know exactly what we need to do. We're focused, and I think those YouTube videos are just distractions for like other business things that we could do, but it's like whatever.
Yeah.
Like I feel that, or at least for me, I don't know about you. Maybe you feel the same. Maybe you don't. I'm just very focused. I know exactly what needs to be done. You know what I mean? At least right now, and I could be wrong, but like that's part of the game, I think.
Yeah. For the channel, 100%. I'm focused fully.
Yeah.
And I feel like also like I used to watch those videos so much that like it's kind of just like every time I watch a video, it's already a lot of the information that I know.
No, actually,
like, it's so general.
Like LTV to CAC ratios and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I got that in the back of my
head. I watched so many sales videos, like learning how to be a salesman, because we used to go door to door. And dude, that made me nervous. I'm not gonna lie. The first couple of doors, I was really nervous.
Yeah.
Going up. I don't know about you, but
yeah, I was a little nervous. I did door to door solo for pressure washing whenever I was doing that as well. that was pretty nerve-wracking as well. And then I got an internship opportunity for door-to-door sales that I ended up declining in favor of something else. But door-to-door sales is so scary. I'm curious why it's so scary.
I don't know. Well, I'll say I think you've done a lot more door-to-door than me.
Yeah.
Do you think that it gets easier?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah,
Really?
100%. Yeah, it's cold calls, everything. Like I've done cold calls, I've done door-to-door, I've done, flyers, Facebook ads. I've done all of it.
Yeah.
It gets easier. I mean, I'm not really good at any of it. It's like, again, I haven't been focused, but it does get easier. Like cold calls get easier. I've done thousands of cold calls. Like
Really?
at least
Wow.
1,000. Yeah, for my current thing I got going on,
That's
I've
awesome.
done at least 1,000. It's
Yeah, I'm sure you're getting better at it, right?
I'm getting better at it, and it's also not nerve-wracking. You kind of just have to. It's almost like a swallow your pride thing. It's just like this person is going to think of me poorly, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's like what's really gonna change once
Yeah.
they think like that. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of like very self-ego people go into sales because they don't really like think like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean there's just a lot of popular YouTubers like that. Well, not even popular, but just like salesman YouTubers that just like I swear they just don't feel embarrassed. It's crazy. I mean that's kind of like a trait of YouTubers in general. It's just you kind of just have to get over the feeling embarrassed part. Maybe you don't have to do it for YouTube, but if you do like varied skits and you kind of just have to go out in public and like if you're gonna go out in public then you gotta do it.
I don't know, dude. Like filming in like I completely agree. I don't know why I said I don't know, but I completely agree. Filming in public for me is a big thing I hate.
Yeah, me too.
Like we did a coffee bit that we didn't actually end up posting. We might do it eventually, but basically he was going up and ordering a Starbucks drink and I was recording him and I just felt so awkward.
Me too.
Like nobody said anything. It's just like there were kids there that we got in the back of the can. It's just like
it just felt awkward to me and you kind of just have to get over that.
You do.
But honestly, after saying that, I will say you don't have to be extremely social for YouTube. I think a part of YouTube is the fact that you can post and not go out in public.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a solo gaming channel, just you, Minecraft, bring freaking Minecraft Let's Plays back or something.
I'd love to, man. That could totally be my full-time job.
Yeah, we talked about
Minecraft.
this on the last podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
A gaming channel that we've been considering. We actually haven't even had a conversation about it, but like a good in-depth conversation. But if y'all want to see it, let me know. If we get like one comment, we'll probably do it. But because that's where we're at right now. But yeah, so let us know.
And it's also like we can go out and have fun and like still be recording. You know what I mean? Like we can go and because we play video games all of our lives. Like I met you a long time, years.
Back in 1946, bro.
Yeah,
Holy crap,
like
it's almost been 10.
The first thing we did was talk about Minecraft and play Minecraft.
Literally, yeah.
So we've been gaming our whole lives. So shit, if we can monetize that, why not?
Yeah, it's true.
Maybe not even monetize it, but just start recording and posting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for like long recording sessions, even stream. Like I don't really know. I mean, the problem is, and this is get back to like the focus thing. Like if we do streams, we do cuts of the streams for gaming, and then we do vlogs, and then we do podcasts. Like the thesis is people like us for us, and then we can go from there. But it's like, I don't know, dude. I feel like that. It's interesting because, like I said, the thesis is people like us for us, and so a way to think about it is like, okay, these are just more mediums to get to know us, right? And so you learn more about us. The people that like us will stay, the people that don't like us will leave, and that's been the thesis. But also, I don't know, it just seems to me like a lot, like narrowing seems smarter.
Yeah, I don't want to stretch ourselves thin, but I also do want to like hedge our bets for trends on YouTube. You know, like if we do have a couple of varied channels, I mean, we can really, it'll be harder to like fall off completely.
Trends come and go, dude. Like, people are gonna stay for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I think we might suck. Who freaking knows?
And so we can get more demographics as well with you know, just multiple channels.
You think? Yeah, that is a way to think about it. And then it's also like you're so unfocused that like you could just make the vlogs better, the podcast better. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then how much effort does it get? Like if we play like if we streamed a couple hours of Minecraft a week and then we clip that up,
that's what I was
on
thinking.
YouTube,
Yeah,
like that isn't a ton of work.
Right.
But the clipping is actually a lot of work. You know what I mean? Like it's at least like 2.5, 3 per video, and so it's substantial. Like if just clipping, like not even trying to do a story and stuff. Like I spent like 2.5 on the podcast.
Like 2.5 hours.
Yeah, from like start to finish,
really?
Syncing. It's gonna be a little bit less because I figured out a new way to sync it, but probably 2.
Wow.
And I mean, I do it a slow way because I don't have like good editing software, but it's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool, like kind of like what you said, where we could just stream and post clips, but it's not like the podcast where it's just an hour. I mean, if we stream for 6 hours, you got to watch through 6 hours.
No, yeah.
I mean, we'd have to be aware of like when we're funny and like be like, okay, come back to this point, you know.
Yeah, I think in some recording software, I think you can click a button that marks it.
Yeah.
I think that's an OBS thing. That'd be huge.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know.
And I kind of like getting into streaming too. That would just be fun. And just
Dude, streaming scares me. I be saying some stuff.
I mean,
You know what I mean? We be saying some things.
There's some deleted footage of us
Dude,
that we just
like,
do not want to get out.
Yeah, we gotta be careful.
It would also like get us better on like at getting on camera too. Like it would just like supercharge our learning of.
And it's also like your computer. Can your computer really handle streaming and video games and recording at the same time?
I got 32 gigs RAM for Christmas, so yes, I can.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can.
Yes,
I was
sir,
on 8
baby.
gigs before this. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I couldn't even play like modded Minecraft, bro. It was so sad. Okay, I also haven't put it in yet, so it might just be like just as bad, but marginally better. But
you just can dedicate more RAM to Minecraft. I mean, I would be down to like, I don't know what, like Fortnite, Minecraft Survival.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be down to start a Minecraft Survival that we just.
I love that.
Like we'd be doing that. Like we have a we can do Terrarias. Well, Terraria's tough because it caps. Like after Moonlord, it's like stops.
Oh yeah, I mean it'd just be a playthrough.
Sure, yeah.
Just just like
and I guess if we
1 week playthrough.
If we switch up the games often, that means people aren't staying with us for the game; they're staying with us for us.
Exactly. Exactly.
I don't know. What do y'all think?
Facts. I mean, yeah. I mean, you guys could watch the podcast and the stream and our channel, and that's
so much long form.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We need to get a guy, dude. We need employees, dude. We need a guy for our. And I mean, this is so far out. It's not even worth saying. But we need a guy for cameraman, and we need a guy to just clip up stuff.
Yeah, if we got a guy, then stream or girl. Streams would be
no girl.
Yeah, streams would be much easier because then they could clip it for us.
I don't know. I don't even know if I have the extra 4. Like that's, I don't know. I mean, what would output look like? Stream.
I mean, it would be something small, you know. Like maybe we do a game per week, and then we just do a video based on just once a week per game. Or maybe not even once a week. Maybe like once a month or something. I don't know how hard that would be. But it'd have to be something.
Well, no, I feel okay. So if we stream, like, how long will we stream for? Like 2, 3? People be streaming for like 12 hours a day. Like, we won't be able to compete with that.
Right. It'd have to be more than that. Oh yeah, true. Because also like those days could just be dedicated to recording in real life, which is kind of what we do now. Like whenever we have a free day, we're like, hey, can you do this?
Dude, I'm cooked. I've been working since like 3 a.m. Dude.
That's crazy.
I'm serious. I woke up at 1. Where'd my pen go? I woke up at 1. We tried to sleep until 3. I couldn't. And then I just been working. And then you pulled up and we've been working.
Wow.
I'm cooked.
That's insane, dude. We always have like opposite sleep schedules. Like whenever you have horrible sleep, I slept 9 hours last night. I don't want to say I feel great. That's kind of a flex, isn't it? But
no, please say it. I need the motivation to like,
feel good,
to like match you.
Yeah. Maybe you would have. Maybe you could have gotten closer on the Olympics if.
I don't think I would have. I think I'm just less athletic, dude. I don't be doing athletic things anymore.
Really?
No, I go to the gym, but other than that,
that's more than I do at this point. But once I stopped playing sports in college, like once for winter break, like I haven't really done anything.
Mm-hmm.
I did like 25 push-ups yesterday.
You gotta pull up to the gym.
Bro, it's 7 a.m.
Yes.
I didn't wake up until
9:30. 5 a.m. this morning, dude.
Actually? Well, you already
I was just like, might as well.
That's crazy.
No, it was 7 because Planet doesn't open until 7. But I was gonna go at 5. I almost drove and then I almost remembered.
So if you were like in your normal sleep schedule, what time are you hitting the gym?
Like 6 and 7.
Yeah, you lost me.
Yeah, I'm not hitting it consistently at all.
Really?
My thing is I'll either wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, which is like the goal. Like yesterday I woke up, set my alarm for 5:30. I woke up at 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Like I just be sleeping. Like some people say like I can sleep, and then like Alex Formosi, he's like, I sleep until I wake up, and then I just go. And then I'm like, dude, if I sleep until I wake up at 2. You know what I mean? I need the alarm.
Yeah.
And
that's
then
horrible.
That's no shade that we're just different. But I love Alex Formosi. I can never shade him.
Yeah. Well, I don't even think so. Like I think that advice is meant for people. Like it's easier for him to say when you're like older and have a sleep schedule and you.
I think he was saying that about himself Like I sleep until I wake
okay.
up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that not me. I have such a bad problem with waking up, bro. Like I just will not wake up.
Me too,
To
dude.
my alarms.
1 p.m.
I used to miss
was-
classes because I just wake up at like I had my phone alarm full blast. You know, I went to Target and I got this really loud alarm, and that didn't work either. So I got a shock watch. Like it's supposed to shock me to wake me up, bro, and it doesn't wake me up. And that's messed up, bro. Like that is not gonna fly when I get a job.
Crazy that doesn't wake you up.
I know, right? Like
I mean, I
100%.
be waking up, but sometimes I don't be.
And it hurts too. Like you don't be waking up like to
Oh,
your alarm.
no, I do. Oh, yeah. I mean, on that specific occasion, I woke up, I closed my eyes, the next time it was 1 p.m. But usually I'm up. Like, I'm not perfect. Like, usually I get up.
And it's not even like I'm not a morning person. Like I guess I used to not be, but nowadays, like when I wake up, I'm pretty much up. I'm not too tired in the morning, but that worries me. And you know, I got I used my friend's Apple Watch for a couple of nights because I don't know if you've ever used it before, but if you have an Apple Watch, you can like track your REM sleep and everything.
Sure.
And dude, it's actually really good.
I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it's better than nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's.
I'm pretty sure
I
it is
have no
actually
idea.
pretty. I don't know how they do
I
it.
feel like it's pretty accurate. I don't
It's
know.
Apple, dude. It's gotta be.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gotta be facts. You love Apple though.
Love Apple, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I was getting enough REM sleep, so that's not it. Like, I'm getting good quality sleep, and I'm going to sleep at the right time.
Are you going to sleep consistently every night?
Like, I'm going to sleep every night, yeah.
Holy crap, dude. You know, I've noticed this ever since we started working rather than just hanging out.
What's that?
Like, we have a communication thing. I realize how, like, and this is like, if you ever have a partner in anything, this is good advice. Like, you gotta be so clear.
Yeah.
It's like, we spent like 20 minutes just talking about back and forth about this 2-minute bit we were gonna do because we had a different idea.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to the main point. What I was saying was, what was I saying?
Well, we were talking about sleeping consistently, but...
Yeah, so sleeping consistently meaning do you go to bed and wake up at the same time every day?
Oh, no, I do not.
So your circadian rhythm could be up. I think that's my problem, brother, because I'd be waking up at 5:30 one day and 1 p.m. the next day.
Yeah.
And then I go to sleep at like 10 p.m. one day and like 3 a.m. the next day.
Really? I mean,
I just can't go to sleep.
yeah, I mean, I used to have the same sleep schedule in college, but, yeah, that is what it is. I still didn't wake up.
Yeah,
But,
who knows?
Yeah, no, you're right about the communication thing. Like, you gotta be so freaking clear.
Yeah, it's insane.
Especially if you're trying to plan things on text instead of
like
talking.
I don't leave anything up. I didn't think I left anything up for like interpretation, but I really do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta be so clear.
Yeah, I thought the same exact
Yeah,
thing.
especially when you and your partner are working on two different things, which is how a good partnership I think should work. Like you gotta be so clear about objectives and goals and
Absolutely.
jobs, which we're good at.
Yeah.
And we're getting better
We're
at
getting
it.
better at it. And it's also like we've just been like shifting roles and trying to figure out our place too. So it kind of just it changes a little bit. So we just gotta get into our groove.
Yeah. But I think we got it locked in now.
Like recently, I started taking over like planning for the content. And,
Yeah, I mean, we could say you plan for the content. I think you're taking over the thumbnails now too, and that's literally all you do. And then I just edit.
Yeah.
And so I can lock in on stories, on editing, and you can lock in on those two things. And then I think that's the input that we just spam.
Yeah, and it's just me trying to figure out like, as we go on, it's just like, okay, what does he expect, and B, like how can I type this so that there's not much interpretation when he comes out.
Yeah, I do the same thing. I think on the phone is a lot easier than text as well.
It is.
And so we
text paragraphs.
I was going to say the same thing. We just texting like long paragraph. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like some friends just text yo, bro.
Yeah.
And we just be texting in long freaking paragraphs. I gotta scroll. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's just us though. I like that we do that.
I do too. Yeah, it's good.
We'll get into our groove.
Yeah, I mean, I think that is the groove. Like, I think we should never leave things up to interpret. I think that's how partnerships fail. Would be my theory. Is like, I mean, it's not necessarily true, like creative differences, but I think we're pretty aligned on that. It's just make money,
Yeah.
and then make money and don't kill people on YouTube, and then I think we'll be good to go.
Yeah. Also, like the creative differences, like that grows as you don't communicate. Like, cause you just start making different versions of
yeah,
YouTube.
it's true. That's actually a really good point.
And so I like the fact that we stop each time and we talk about like, okay, this is kind of what we're thinking, not just how this is like gonna.
All the
Kinda
Google
go
Docs
through
are
it.
shared as well,
Mhm.
except for this stupid thing. Now I got things here that aren't shared, and I can't share them. Oh my goodness, this thing sucks, dude. Holy crap! With the same money, I could get like an iPad and an Apple Pencil, dude.
Dude, I feel like a nerd with my old paper and pen.
Yeah, you suck.
Like, this sucks. Are you even using it, or are you just doing math over there?
No, I'm holding the pen,
Yeah,
dude.
podcast.
You see me holding the pen? It's probably messing up the mic and everything.
I do see you holding the pen.
It's great.
Yeah. I got a question for you.
Hit me.
And this is completely off, like, what we've been talking about, right?
It's fun.
Ready? I was thinking about this scenario. I've been thinking about this a lot, actually. If you, let's just say, like, as a scenario, like, America is not livable anymore. Like, you can't.
Nuclear explosion.
Yeah, exactly. Nuclear explosion. A lot of people died, but you survived, and you need to move to another country. Where you move?
UK is the same.
UK.
Yeah, it's like the same thing as
Is
the
it?
US, really. Just a little less freedom. But I mean, it's like I mean, come on. UK is off-brand US, brother.
Yeah.
They came first. Shut up. It's off-brand. Off-brand US, dude.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You think Pop-Tarts were the first ever Pop-Tart? No, they just did it better. Sorry about that. That probably was the pen, too. The sharp part of it, too.
It wasn't as bad as you dropping that shotgun on my foot today.
I did drop that shotgun on your foot today. My fault.
I missed that. Yeah, I would move to Japan. I was thinking about this.
Japan?
Yeah, I mean, if you go like back to our like first.
They don't
podcast,
speak
we
your
talked about-
language.
I know, but I want to learn. I've been learning Japanese. I've been getting better at it. It's only like 10 minutes a day. You know what I mean? But
Duolingo.
no, not Duolingo. I got this app that and this is gonna make me sound like such an anime nerd, bro. But I got an app that like it'll like tell you a word and it'll give you multiple examples in anime.
What does it pull you?
where
Oh
it's
my god! It puts like freaking Deku doing a Detroit Smash
Yeah.
and you do it right.
literally.
Goodness.
It's called Japan by Anime. If you want to go see it, but I think Japan. Everybody is like so respectful there. Like you can like. From what I've heard, I've never been there before. I do have
We'll be going to Japan at some point.
I would love to. I have some friends that have gone before, and they say like it's the type of place where you can like if you're in a cafe, you can leave your bag on the table, like leave your phone on the table, and just go and like go to the bathroom, and you can come back and your stuff will actually still be there.
Sorry.
Not very good.
Stupid cameras.
Yeah, well that, and of course, like I love the, I just love the vibe of it. I like that there's enough variability in it to where you can go to the city and get like the city life of like little capsule hotel, you know what I mean? Obviously like I like the food there, but then you can also go to a more, what's the word, like natural spot like in the mountains, and you can go have that experience.
Would you get a house there if you had the money? Can you get houses in Japan?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, actually, you not only get houses, you can buy like abandoned houses for like they're selling them for $1, which is crazy. Yeah, you can look that up.
Can't on this stupid thing. Literally can't.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, no, I think they're just like a ton of abandoned houses, and they're trying to rebuild the area, so they're just giving the houses away for free.
Really?
Yeah, but I was looking into doing it for just like a
Dude,
like
that
just
would
a
be a
month
good video.
Yeah.
Buying and renovating a Japan house.
I'd love to. I was looking into going for like a month trip, and you can get like little capsule hotels for $9 a night. $9 a
It's
night.
less than I'm spending right now, dude.
And of course, there's literally no like foot space. It's like you open the door and it's just a bed. But $9 a night.
I mean, if
is
you're
crazy.
just sleeping.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I feel like if I'd just be out all the time if I was in Japan. So, I mean, I'd just go back there to sleep and that's it.
I don't know. I don't know if I was living in there for a month. I don't know if the capital hotel would be the move, but if you're trying to experience it, like.
Yeah, well, I'm just thinking money-wise. Like, if I want to go there in the
sure.
next couple of years, I don't know if I can go to the Intercontinental Hotel and spend $6,000 a night. I don't know if it's that much, but I don't know if I can do that.
Maybe if this YouTube channel starts getting more than 7 views a video.
Facts.
No, I'm kidding.
I hope this blows up so I can go to Japan.
Yeah. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel because every cent goes straight back into our pockets.
And I'm 6'2", so I would be like
You're not
towering
6'2".
over everybody. Yes, I am. How tall are you? Now, you know what? We're not going to get into this because we've been talking about this for
It's
years.
not a good idea,
It's not
a good idea.
Not a good idea for our friendship to compare.
No, that would be it for us.
So we're the same height and we're both 6'2". How about that?
One of us is lying.
Yeah. No. And so I basically like tower over everybody. So that sounds fun.
Oh, really? Are they short in Japan?
Yeah.
You know, Deku, My Hero Academia is like 5'4" or something.
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Bro, how tall's All Might then? He must be like 7 feet.
Dude,
My
the
God.
guy, yeah, he's.
Yeah, the one thing I did hear about Japan though is they don't love foreigners coming in, especially Americans. But I don't know, we'll see. I think as long as I speak Japanese like well enough, you know.
Yeah.
Like if I'm not going in there and I'm like just I don't know, just annoying. If I'm not an annoying foreigner, I think I should be okay.
I guess so, yeah.
We'll see. Hopefully. I'd love to go soon.
Yeah. I'd take a week trip.
A week trip?
I'd go for a week.
Really?
I'd live in a capsule and go for a week.
I'd go for like I don't think I'd go if it was like, well, okay, yes I would, but I'd like to go for 2 weeks or more. That'd be nice. I'd do a week in the city and a week in the mountain. I'd love to just, I mean, go to the mountain, like that's the more, that's more like, you know, kimono, like you're sitting at a table, but it's not even like you're sitting, you're on your knees, you know what I mean? You go and you pray to the thing, and I don't know what the thing is. I need to learn before I go.
Dear thing,
Yeah.
thank you for this day.
Exactly. And then you could go to like those onsens, which sounds so nice. An onsen is like the basically hot springs like from the mountains. That sounds so fun, dude. Ah, so good.
Dude, if you could think of the most useless superpower ever, that is still like a superpower, what would it be?
Still a superpower.
Like it can't be like eating bread fast or something.
It can't be like night hearing. Can that be a superpower?
You would do night hearing?
Yeah.
Alright, follow-up question. How would you make it useful?
I would probably join the military and do those raids in the nighttime with like where you get the goggles where you can see.
Oh, so you still have night vision too?
Yeah, I'd have night vision because then I'd go to the military and I would have night hearing.
So like it's night hearing, like night super hearing, like Superman kind of, or do you just hear in the nighttime?
I just hear in the nighttime. I don't know. It sounded cool. Night hearing. That sounds cool, but then you realize that.
Does that mean you can't hear in the daytime? Does that mean you're deaf half the time?
Yeah.
Shoot, dude, you just impair yourself.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, so it would have to be like, okay, so it has to be a power, but it can't be useful?
No. I mean, that is what useless means. The lack of use.
Okay. So, alright, I'll say one and you tell me if this is useless or not.
Hey, man.
I think that I would be really cool if I had like photosynthesis. So I can go outside and I wouldn't have to eat. I'd still have to eat if I was inside. But like, when can you
Does
really...
that mean that you could like take your arm and like I photosynthesize you and like grow and then you can go like stretch Armstrong and go stretch onto the and you
Well, I would love that, but that doesn't sound useless. So I think if I had photosynthesis,
but that's how you make it useful.
It would just turn sunlight into glucose. That's literally it.
Dude, low-key, that's a sick power. The ability to dilate your photosynthesis-ness.
Wow.
Well, okay, first I'd have the ability of photosynthesis, and the second ability correlating to that would be the ability to dilate how much photosynthesis I photosynthesize. And so I could photosynthesize my arm. I'd be like, I photosynthesize you. And it goes like Spider-Man, but like with an arm, like Stretch Armstrong, Elastigirl kind of situation. And so I'm I'm growing more, and then I can also grow this into like a sword.
That's OP. But then how would you get it back in? Because you grew, but how do you...
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Because imagine like you can stretch, but you can't unstretch. That would be a useless one. Well, like useless, but also not useless.
That's a good point, dude. I didn't think about it like that.
I could think of one instance where that might be good, but...
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Alright, let's say it, but not say it on the podcast. Sounds great.
Well, if you can stretch, but you can't unstretch, there would be some...
Alright, buddy. I'm glad you didn't say it.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, then don't mention anything.
You told me to.
Dude, I have here in my notes, like for podcasts, and then one of them is just, what would chairs look like? Question mark. What does that mean, dude? Am I reading my handwriting? The worst part about this too is it's my handwriting, so I can't read it, dog.
That sucks.
What would chairs look like? I don't even know.
I don't even know where to start on that question. Like, what's the
What would
context?
chair? I don't know, dude. I was probably.
I mean, mine aren't much better. Like, one of them is professional Nerf fighter. Would you be a professional Nerf fighter? That sounds so fun, dude.
Oh, 100%.
Oh my
Eat
God.
up some professional Nerf fighting, dude.
Like, airsoft is too try hard. Paintball, I don't want to. Yeah, paintball, don't want to do that. But dude, if I could do a professional,
I'd eat up some paintball. I've always wanted to go paintball.
I've never gone either.
We should go for a video.
I'd be down for that actually.
Do it.
Because
you put GoPros on the thing. Get a cameraman.
Yeah.
Can't do it, dude.
Oh man.
Oh, we need a cameraman. If anyone wants to be our cameraman for free and support the vision, we'll give you like 10% equity in the air that we own right now, but you'll be rich someday, I swear. In like 5 to 10, you'll make so much money.
99% chance. For legality purposes. No promise.
99.
Yeah, point
That's a
9.
good point.
Yeah.
Dude, what is a time in your life, thinking back, 19, almost 20.
Yeah.
20 on October 13th.
Yeah, so is that the full question? Like,
No, I'm getting there, brother.
Oh, sorry.
What is a time in your life, comma, that you have completely misread a situation and you said something and you're like, shoot, she isn't pregnant, she's just fat.
Bro, that's a crazy example. You stole my example.
Oh my goodness. Did that happen to you?
Yeah, I was,
No shot, dude.
Yeah.
That's the one line you never cross.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like 8. I was in the hospital. It wasn't even anything bad. I was just chilling in the hospital for a day. Maybe not chilling, but
Yeah, I just pulled up to the hospital for a night.
I had a free day.
You know, Nurse Callie, me and her are boys and girls.
And there's this nurse walking around, and I'm like, oh my god, like, are you pregnant? And she looked at me, and she was like, oh, I felt so bad, dude. At 8, I knew.
Is that the worst thing ever?
Yeah, that's
Would you consider that the most embarrassing moment of your life? Because we're talking about door-to-door and embarrassment. What would you consider to be podcast appropriate, the most embarrassing moment of your life that you're willing to share on the podcast? So it doesn't have to be the most embarrassing moment of your life, just like the most embarrassing moment of your life that is like podcast. Like if it goes to like here, like whatever the podcast limit is, you know what I mean? It's like, I killed 3 children in my basement by mistake. Can't say that on the podcast.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Do you have an example?
I'll tell you mine.
I'll
tell you mine. Worst experience of my life, dude. Holy crap. I was in high school, senior year. I was walking down a hallway, empty hallway. Some dude comes out. My old teacher. Now, I see him all the time, but he doesn't really like me. But we have a mutual understanding where we just, don't really talk to each other. It's fine. And so he's walking, I'm walking. We're the only people in the hallway. We make eye contact. It's game over. He says, hey. I say, hey. And he goes, hey, man. And I go, hey. And then he puts his hand out like so. And I'm like, I have a couple of choices here. But it looked like he was going for the dap up.
No.
And so, but I went for the dap up. But then I remembered he's my teacher. I can't be dapping up a teacher.
Yeah.
And so I hesitate. And then I just end up, I'm like, wait, should I shake his hand? But wait, that's too formal. Wait a second, I don't know what to do. And so I just go and I hold his hand for like 3 seconds while he's walking by. And then I let go.
No.
And then, holy crap, the way that I walked into math class afterwards, like this. Dude, oh my goodness. Worst experience of my life. He probably remembers that to this day. He was like, what a freaking weirdo.
Yeah.
No, he probably doesn't even. He probably did it and he's like, wow, that was stupid. And then I just looked like it. But dude, worst moment of my life.
That is horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like that because like everybody, I wish there was just one established way to do it. You know what I mean? Because like it makes sense for an older people, I would just always shake their hand, no matter who it is. But the people my age, bro, I don't know what they're going for. Like,
oh my goodness,
it's either a dap up.
No, because I be shaking hands the first time I meet somebody. It's iffy.
I shake hands.
So I usually, if it's a girl, I always shake hands.
Me too.
If she's in a relationship with a dude and they're together, I'll dap up.
Really?
Yeah. And so I did it and then and then if it's but yeah, if I'm meeting a girl and like it's just her, I'm shaking hands. At least the first time, and then I won't shake hands again because that gets. But because a dap up to me is a sign of like friend zoning. Like I'll never dap up a girl I don't want to just be friends with, and so if it's a guy's girl, then I'm dapping her up. You know what I mean? And then if it's a dude, if it's a guy that I'm meeting for the first time like in class, I'll probably shake hands. If it's a dude who I'm being introduced by with a friend in a social setting, I'm dapping up.
Valid.
You know what I mean?
So valid.
If it's professional, I'm always obviously shaking hands. But the line between like social setting dap up and shaking hands is so thin because you never really know because you don't want to be too formal, but you also don't want to go for the dap. They go for the shake hands, and you hit one of these.
Oh, that's the worst. Yeah, and it's not even that, but also like there's different kinds of dap ups too. Because there's one like just straight.
I
you know,
always
just-
go for this now. I used to go like this, and then I kind of grew out of it.
Mhm.
I went for it like this, and then some guy some guy told me, he's like, yo, you gotta go for the full dap, and I'm like, I'll go for the full dap. And then from that moment on, I never stopped going for the full dap.
It's looking nicer too. I like
Oh,
it.
it feels
More solid.
nicer. It makes you feel more
But I just
confident.
don't know what people are doing.
Less margin for error too. I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Less margin because you hit one of these and you're clasped already, and it's
Yeah,
just one of these.
Exactly, and it's easier to like show them. Like if I have my hand up like
Yep.
this, my thumb is towards me. Then you know we're going for it. You know. What I mean?
And then so yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll hit one of these for the dap up, and then like a good like up, like freaking hit one of these. You know what I mean? And then when I'm shaking hands, I'll go like this. Yeah. I'll go like,
Yeah.
and then when I'm shaking hands, I'll hit one of these. You know what I mean?
Makes it more valid.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's my philosophy though.
That's actually really
on that.
That's smart. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
I've thought one.
Let's see it. All right, let's see it.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
I
Man.
drew a square. Let me erase it.
So I'll say, I'll start. This all starts in the second grade. Okay. Second grade. I used to.
Do drugs.
Yeah, but that's third grade.
Oh.
No. I used to be like really obsessed with like puzzles and just hand. I mean, I used to always get them for Christmas, and I learned how to do the Rubik's cube. And this is before you pulled out, but I used to like do the Rubik's cube, and I was the only person in my school that knew how to do it, or at least the only person in my grade that knew how to do it at that time.
Mm.
And so I'd go to the playground, and everybody, like a couple of weeks after I brought mine in, like everybody brought one, and I was getting chased to the point where like I had to hire bodyguards to because nobody knew how to solve it, so they'd mix it up and they'd be like, please solve it. And so like everybody would chase me around, and so I had bodyguards, and that was peak life for me.
Oh sure, all downhill from there, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So and then the story continues to the fourth grade, which is the first grade for me that you're allowed, and I learned my school has a Rubik's Cube competition. And I'm like, interesting, interesting. I would be perhaps good at this. And so I entered the competition, fourth grade, won the whole thing, of course. I clapped, it is what it is. And so, of course, like fourth grade, little
Question,
kid.
when you say you clapped, what do you mean? You clapped like this? Or you
I
clapped
destroyed the competition.
Sure.
I won the whole event. I won gold. My ego at that point was up here. I mean, truly, it stayed up there for the entire year. And I was just like, okay, the story continues to fifth grade where my ego is still high because of that.
Remember?
Another Rubik's Cube competition. I'm like, I won the last year. Like, I crushed the competition last year. What's going to happen this time? And so I'm basically just telling everybody, like, hey, come to the competition and watch me win. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah, watch me win.
I tell me to come to the competition once you win. Yeah, maybe.
Were you even there yet?
Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Oh, I have a follow-up to this.
Okay, bet. So I'm literally telling everybody, like, listen, I'm going to win this thing. Like, come watch me. Lost in the second round out of 5 rounds, and I literally like cried I didn't cry on stage. I was a gentleman about it. I shook their hand, I walked outside of the auditorium, slammed it on the ground, started crying.
Really?
Yeah, I called my mom. I didn't call my mom. I didn't have a phone, but I went to the nurse.
That camera just
You can go check it.
evaporated.
No, you go check it. But
Well,
basically,
mic's not working.
okay. Is it still going? That was about 45 minutes, so.
I don't know why I did that. Might have overheated.
Really?
I don't know.
Okay. Is it back?
Yeah, not sure what happened there.
Okay.
I really don't know what happened there.
Sorry about that. Yeah, we had camera troubles.
New side. Let me check everything.
Really?
Actually, let's not tap in yet.
Thanks. New set. No.
We'll clap again.
Okay.
Holy crap! I heard the crap. New camera equipment. Sorry, didn't work out, but keep going.
Yeah. So basically, I didn't have a phone. So I was crying so bad, I went to like the front office, you know what I mean? The competition was still going on, so I just left this. I went to front office, I called my mom, she ended up pulling up. I'm like I'm walking in the hallways just bawling my eyes out. This was truly probably the most embarrassing moment of my life. It wouldn't have been embarrassing if my ego wasn't so high and I didn't tell everybody I was gonna win it, but What?
So funny.
What's that?
Is that I remember vividly you going off about how you're gonna pop off on this tournament,
Yeah.
and then you're like, let's go. And next time I see you, I see this look on your face of just despair and sadness, and then I'm like, did you win? And you got so mad at me for asking the question. You were like, and you just walked away. You didn't talk to me for the rest of the day.
I see what people mean by an ego death. I had an ego death in 5th grade.
So funny.
You know what? It was destiny though, and I'll say it because there's never actually been a 5th grader that's won that tournament. Or maybe after I left, but up until that
Okay,
point,
so it was like 8 years ago.
yeah. Okay. That's fair. But for like the however many years they did the competition, it was at least like 7 or 8 years. It has every year been a 4th grader. So it was destiny, you know.
What?
Nothing I could have done. Oh,
Yeah.
And also,
Out of your hands.
I got the worst possible combination too. But you know what? I'm not gonna make any excuses. I lost fair and square. I'll say that now. But
He's still salty about
if
it.
you know how to solve a Rubik's Cube, you know that like there's some combinations where you just, if it's off, you have to do the same exact thing multiple times. And every single step in the process, I had to do multiple times to get it right. Not because I did anything wrong, but because of the combination of the cube itself. You've solved a cube before, so.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
blindfolded. Even.
Yeah, facts.
Solving Rubik's Cube blindfolded. Check it out.
Yep.
YouTube.
We made a video on that.
YouTube.com/aowhodis.
Yeah.
We did make a video on it. It was good. It was good. We had to redo it, dude, because the first time we did it, a whole Mexican family, like we did it on like a lake with a sick background, and it was great. And then a whole freaking like a Mexican family of 27 pulled up.
Yeah.
Like we were here, 2 inches to the left. The whole Mexican family pulls up with their little quinceañera.
Of all of the parks, of all of the
Nobody
benches
was
in
in
the
the
park.
whole facility, and they saw us with our whole camera equipment, and we're like, you know what would be a good idea? If we pull up on these fools, these absolute morons, and you know what would be even funnier? If we get 27 JBL speakers out and play hookah 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 by whatever, and they just freaking engulfed themselves in our space, and we did dip.
It's crazy because we went off trail to find a spot, and we finally found one. And we were really just like, okay, let's just get out of here.
They set up hammocks, they set up food, they set up music.
Not even an invite.
They basically like birthed 3 children, it felt like, because they kept multiplying.
Yeah.
And like, goodness, we didn't even get an invite, dude. They didn't even offer us any what's a Mexican food? Nacho?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's.
Dude, I am hungry.
Okay, did it again. What's up with that?
I don't know.
Out of space, out of battery, overheating.
It could be an overheating thing. It could. It's a good question.
I mean,
I don't know what this red light means at the bottom.
We're at 54. You want to try it one more time?
Oh wait, what's this button mean? Oh yep, it's overheating.
Okay.
So it could be because I don't know. I mean, it could be because it's also charging. But we're at 54. Let's just kill it.
Let's do it. But yeah, another camera trouble again.
Yeah,
sorry
screw
about that.
Mexicans. Just kidding. We love all ethnicities, but we're having camera trouble. We're gonna edit here.
Yeah.
We're at 54, so sorry, but you got like an hour 15 in the last one, so it canceled out 0. That's all we did. But yeah, we appreciate y'all watching the podcast. 2025. I think this is the first episode of 2025, first or second. But make sure to subscribe if you want to, and if you think we suck, then leave. Who cares? But yeah, hope y'all stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Deuces.
Nice.
Oh, we didn't. We're good. That's sick.
Cool.
It's good food,
yeah.
dude.
On the outro, let's look at that one too.
Oh, really? Okay.
Actually,
In the future?
yeah. That's what I think, because then we can have both of us in the outro. 'cause I'm already talking.
You gonna grab food?
Yes. Let's do it.